Hey everyone, and welcome back. It's not a farming video, obviously, because you can see I'm sitting in the house, but it's been raining for the past few days, so it's too wet to do anything on the farm, and we got to get ready for a Christmas social at church tonight. So being bored and antsy that I am, I'm going to help my wife do some cooking to get ready for tonight. So I'm going to bake some chicken wings and show you how that's done. Okay, here you see the bowl I'm going to use, the knife and the cutting board in obviously the chicken wings. But the biggest thing I really wanted to show you and really want people to pay attention to is where their meat comes from. And if you can see the third one from the left, it says harvested, raised, or hatched, raised, and harvested, made in the USA. And that's really what we need to pay attention to as Americans, is to support our own farmers and ranchers, not those from other countries. Of course, the first thing we want to do when messing with raw chicken is wear gloves. That just helps keeps your hands clean. And I've already opened the pack, as you can see here. I'll cut this chicken into 3 pieces. So I'm going to cut the little wing tip off here. That's going to be trash. And then I'm going to cut the other piece in half. Just throw it in the bowl there. Okay, the recipe for this chicken wings, baked chicken wings, calls for oil and a barbecue type rub and all that. So what we're using here is canola oil. That will the spray that will go on the rack that goes on the pans, and then we're using canola oil that we'll use to put on the wings, and then use a McCormick Grill Mates barbecue rub, and we'll mix all that together. Okay, this recipe calls for 3 pounds of chicken, and I had 2 packs, so we're actually 6 pounds, so we're going to double everything. So, and I'll include a link to this recipe in the description so you can go back and look. But it calls for 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So here I've got the 1 tablespoon here, so we got a double. So we're gonna so it calls for 2, so we got to put in 4. If you notice, I put clean gloves on because we've got to sit here and mix this chicken up. Make sure we get the oil over all of it. Hindsight being 20/20, I should have just put the 2 tablespoons, done some mixing, and then put the other tube and done some more mixing. Now I wonder if I can get my lovely wife to come over here and put the Grill Mate in the measuring cup there. Might see her hands there. She don't want to be on camera and she don't want to say anything. She's actually moving to the other side of the kitchen table where you don't even see her hands. Shame on her. Remember, the recipe calls for a 1/3 cup or double. Go ahead and sprinkle it in there for me. We are going to catch her hands. And her name is Jackie, so when Jackie Gerald from Gerald Farms, another YouTuber, when he came to visit for those couple of days, we had to keep distinguishing which Jackie we wanted to talk to. Okay, the next thing the recipe calls for is to line the pans with aluminum foil. And yes, my hands are clean. I washed them after I took the gloves off, and I'm by no means an expert at this, so don't laugh at me. Okay, there's one pan. Okay, the next thing or next step in this recipe is it calls for the wings to be laid on a rack, not directly on the foil. Put them on the rack. They said it gets crispier all the way around that way, because the heat gets to all four sides, not just three. So I've got a rack here, and it just says to spray it. Remember, I said I'm using canola oil, so thank you for your welcome, all you canola farmers. We're supporting your efforts. And that's got both racks sprayed. Okay, and the next step is just to lay the wings on the rack in a single layer. Okay, I've almost got the racks full, but I've got a couple pieces left in there, so I'm going to have to wedge them in. We might be out of room here. So we've got all the wings on the racks now. And now the #1 master chef tells me I got my racks too high. So I'm going to fold these up. Push the rack a little bit closer to the pan. But with the legs folded up, there's still breathing room underneath the racks. Okay, so we've repositioned the camera, and I had to cut the shot off because #1 master chef didn't want you to see her kitchen all messed up, even though she's cooking several dishes for the church social tonight. So we had to stop and clean up. So we preheated the oven. Well, the oven was already preheated because she had already been baking a pie in it, which you see over here to the side. What kind of pie is that?
Lemon.
It's a lemon pie. And so the oven's already been preheated, but this recipe calls for it to be 400 degrees for 45 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and put the two pans in the oven. And don't know if I showed these to you good enough a while ago, but so here's one pan. Set the timer here for 45 minutes. And now we wait. Okay, while we're waiting the 45 minutes for the baked chicken wings to cook, off camera, I also prepared these. To the right is bacon wrapped little smokies covered in brown sugar. and to the left is just the normal pigs in a blanket. And that's the final product. You can see they come out to a nice golden brown. I'll let you know how they taste later on. Okay, since we still have a couple hours to go before the social Christmas party at church, I'm going to put these and move these over from the rack to a crock pot, just that way we can keep them warm. Here we got them all piled on there. Got the lid on. Got it turned on low. And we'll just let them sit there and just stay warm. So here's what the Little Smokies wrapped in bacon turned out like, and the pigs in the blanket turned out like. Okay, here's the final view of everything that come out of the Walsh kitchen today. The first is this is taco soup. #1 Chef Jackie made it. There's the baked chicken wings I made. Then the Little Smokies covered in brown sugar. Then just the regular pigs in a blanket. Here is a cream cheese, Cool Whip, and powdered sugar covered in Georgia grown blueberries pie. Then a lemon pie. Then a chocolate pie covered in Cool Whip. So again, y'all just eat your heart out while we enjoy this food. Before I say goodbye, I just want to remind all the viewers that we are giving away a 1-pound bag of Georgia grown pecans. And remember, if you look at video number 17, there's 3 ways to say pecan, pecan, or pecan. But go back to video number 16 and leave a comment. You can just leave a thumbs up. Just leave something in the comment box so that I know you watched the video. And then I'll enter your name in a drawing for this 1-pound bag of pecans. And we're going to draw that on the night of the 16th. And I'll throw a little short video up so you can come back and see who won it, and then we'll figure out how to make contact. So that's all I have for today. So just want to again ask you to just leave a thumbs up on this video. If you're a viewer and not a subscriber, I ask you to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for all future notifications. If you're a current subscriber, again, I just say thank you for your support and just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Take care, and we'll catch you the next time.